Final Four 2021. Welcome to this another exciting edition of Report Bids. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we start, I'd just like to remind you, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, to please click the subscribe below. It takes a second what you have done. You won't miss a single moment of content about clean brands and Report Bids. Also, get to like and share our videos, and also get in touch with us via comments below or an email. We'd love to hear from you. Details coming on screen right now. Okay. So far it's all done. And chances are, who knows, maybe by the time this video gets loaded, the file itself might be done. But one thing from these save files that really has got my goats is how these four were not rewarded for their hard work. Okay. Now, I loved the alignment that was done almost this year. Okay, maybe not a shock's buying this, but I loved how it put the focus slap bang on the divisions, because for me, over these last 12 years, which is how long I've been a supporter of the Sharks, it was in 2009, my feelings has been the divisions should be the focus, not the conferences. And so I was so thrilled that this year's season was going to be more a division drive. The regular season was all division focused, and the playoffs, the first two rounds, were going to be division focused too. In fact, I refer to the first two rounds. I refer to round one as the division semi-finals, and round two as the division finals. So for those like me who followed the Calder Cup, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, I just felt in that whoever won the division finals, so obviously these four, West, North, East, Central, I felt they are the ones that should have been given the division trophies, not the actual division winners, which were Colorado, Toronto, Pittsburgh, and Carolina. Because for me, you know, the playoffs were still going to be division. But for the first 12 parts, they were division focused. So it would have given that more intensity that I felt we kind of lacked. In some of the series, I felt we lacked a bit of that intensity. I thought it might have helped a bit more if the two teams that were facing the division finals, so Colorado, Vegas, Montreal, Winnipeg, New York, and Boston, and then Tampa Bay and Carolina, it would have been that bit more intensity if they had something to play for on the line, rather than just a berth to the semi-finals where you've got a 1 in 4 chance of making the Stanley Cup finals. I think some teams, maybe like Carolina, possibly Winnipeg, might have had try to show a bit more oomph if they do. Well, it's not just the players so far at stake; it's also bragging rights and the division trophy you get with it. So obviously there was no conferences, so there wasn't really a need to award the conference bowls. That's been another time. So really, you could have just simply, at the end of the finals, had the winners be awarded with the division trophy. And I felt it would have been more worthy champions. To just simply, here's who won it after a 56 game. Oh, got a tongue tie there. Give me a sec, guys. Got a tongue tie there. It's like, oh, God. I feel like it might have been a bit better. Particularly, as you can see here, you would have got some worthy champions. I mean, let's go all the way back to... Let's not even go all the way back to January the 13th. Let's go all the way back to New Year's... the beginning of January, when we first got the news of the format for 2021. Who would have predicted that... Well, firstly, that 3 of the 4 that made last year's Final Four would get back in. The only one of those who didn't make it was oh no, that was poor Bixer. Look what you've done now there, Bixer. You've skewed it up. So Yeah, take a good look at them. So the only one who didn't of last year's Final Four didn't make it through to this year was of course Victor and Dallas. My way. Yeah, because you didn't make it through, did you? No. Bye, Victor. Off you go, love. Aww. So yeah, so you were the only one who didn't make it through the last year's Final Four. So I don't know if anyone would have predicted that 3 of last year's Final Four. So obviously Thunderbug, Sparky, and Chance. I don't know if anyone would have predicted 3 of them would have gone straight back. But then again, it's a shortened season. Chances are so that rust may not be there. But also, who would have predicted that Montreal would go to the semi-finals? I mean, I think a lot of people, when obviously we got the Stanley Cup, the division semi-final match, I think a lot of people would have probably written Yuppie out straight away. Because obviously we all favoured Toronto. I mean, this year was clear Toronto's to lose, both division-wise and Stanley Cup-wise. And you know, technically, they did win the division. No, but ultimately didn't win the cup. So, and who knows? Yuppie could. Who knows? But yeah. So, who would have thought that? I mean, your team would have been brilliant. I mean, Winnipeg and Montreal was not the North Division final match that I thought was going to happen. I thought it was going to be Toronto or Edmonton. I thought it was going to be Toronto v Edmonton in the North Division final. So to get Winnipeg v Montreal, that was like, oh my wow, this is amazing. And your division final was the one I was hooked most up because I thought so I was yes, thrilled with that. And it would have been so amazing to you to have been handed the division trophy of the North and go, look at me, I've won it. You all thought it was going to be Toronto, but guess what? It's the Montreal. Yeah. I should have to say, if the league had done my way, one person still would have kept their trophy from this year, which was, okay, apologies again, guys. You may have another. Yeah, you're gone. One person would have kept their trophy if we had done my way, and that was. Wait for it. And that would have been Bernie! Say hi to the viewers, Bernie. You would have been the only one, Bernie, of this year's trophy winners who would have still kept their trophy if we had done things my way, because you still would have won the President's Trophy. Na, 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 na. Oh, isn't it lovely when you see Bakers lose out on a trophy? I know. Oh, I love it. Isn't it lovely, lovely? Well done, Bernie. Good boy. So you, Bernie, you would have been fine. You still would have kept your President's Trophy because you still would have been awarded the President's Trophy. It's just you wouldn't have been awarded the Division Trophy, but did it my way because obviously you blew it, didn't you? Yeah. You had one job, Bernie, and you failed. Good job, Yuppie managed to do it, didn't he? Thank God for that. Good boy, Yuppie. Good boy. So basically, it's the second Eastern club team to beat Vegas, and the first Canadian team to beat Vegas in the playoff format. In the playoff matchup. Very well done. Thing came close, but not close enough. So, yeah. So you, Bernie, would have been the only person who officially have won trophies this year that would have kept yours. Actually, still would have been President's Trophy champion. Right, bye, Bernie. Bye, Bernie. Yeah, you would have still been President's Trophy champion. It's just, under my way, you would have waited until the division finals, which was round 2, or opposed to hand out the trophy. So, instead of Colorado, you would have had Vegas for the West. Instead of Toronto, you would have had Montreal for the North. Instead of Pittsburgh, you would have had New York. Oh, they so deserved one. for the East. And for the Carolina, you would have had Tampa Bay for the Central. So yeah, I just really missed a trick here. Because while I loved how this season and the playoffs for the first 2 rounds at least were going to be division focused, you just didn't give it that much division focus by saying, right, we'll hold off awarding the division crowns until the end of the second round, which for me was division finals. The regular season is just about seedings and trying to get in. You got to wait till the division finals to get the division title. That just means I would have worked a lot better, and it just would have been better. And I think we would have got 4 more worthy champions than the ones we did get at the end of the day, really. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Thanks for exploring, guys, and obviously Bernie, Victor. Thank you for watching. Just a reminder before we go, if you've not already subscribed to the Turbo Podcast, please do. We are available wherever you get your podcasts. Check us out on Red Circle. And all that's left me to say is, until next time, and so I'll leave you now. Well, thank you for joining us for another amazing video. To see more, check out our most recent upload here, or why not check out that featured playlist. And don't forget to subscribe. What are you waiting for? I highly recommend it.